Hi there, Presley here. I love video games. I love Firefly. Let's talk about a Firefly video game. Firefly is a space western television series created by Joss Whedon. It aired on Fox in 2002. I'm not going to go into any detail on the plot because I'm assuming if you're here, you've already seen the show. If you haven't, I highly recommend that you check it out. It is widely considered one of the finest television shows of all time. Unfortunately, the show was cancelled after 11 of the 14 first season episodes were aired. The show was averaging 5 million viewers per episode. For those of you, like myself, who have no context on television viewership, apparently that's good. One of the reasons it was cancelled was because the episodes were aired out of order. The second episode was aired first and the first episode was aired last. This obviously confused many viewers and they stopped watching. This, as well as the creative differences between Whedon and Fox, led to the show being prematurely cancelled. However, Firefly is not dead. It still has a continually growing loyal fan base. Firefly is still going strong in various forms of media. Firstly, there was the 2005 spin-off movie Serenity. There is an ongoing comic series, first published by Dark Horse Comics, later published by Boom Studios. There are also talks of a Firefly reboot series, and actor Nathan Fillion has also expressed his interest. With the ever-growing fan base and the success of the movie and comic series, there is certainly a market for a PS5 or Xbox Series X game. Before we get started, I would just like to say, to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, enjoy. So, without further ado, let's look into what this game could be like. The first thing that needs to be established when considering a Firefly game is when the game will take place. A possible time setting for the game could be the year 2517 between Firefly the series and Serenity the movie. This is also the time setting for the comic series. If the game was set during this time, it would allow all the characters from the series to make an appearance. On the other hand, the game could be a prequel. This way, the game could follow the story of how the crew of the Serenity got together. With the ensemble cast of the series, there are many options for who the playable character would be in a game. An obvious option would be Mal, as he is the captain of Serenity and the lead character of the series. More interestingly, the player could play as a created character. This could open up RPG elements, which will be discussed in further detail later. Another option for playable character would be an original character written specifically for the game. With the immense universe that Firefly is set in, the game would benefit from being open world. The Serenity ship could act as a hub to fast travel between various open world environments. Obviously, it would be important for the original actors to reprise their roles. I have checked the IMDb pages for each of these actors and they are not busy. The game would of course benefit from an original story written specifically for the game. The stories that were covered during the TV series, the movie and the comics should be left alone. An original story would also allow for more creative freedom from the game creators. The game would welcome recurring characters from the Firefly universe. Many fans would love to see Badger as a quest giver. Other beloved characters who could make an appearance in side missions include Saffron and Mr. Universe. Villains and bosses in the game could include the bounty hunter Jubal Erlai. The Niska Syndicate founder Adeline Niska could also make an appearance as a villain. The genre of such a game should certainly be an RPG. The Serenity ship hub should be upgradable. There should be options to upgrade the weapons and the engines. This will help with space combat or if the ship needs to make a quick escape. Other RPG elements could include gathering new crew members. New crew members could add perks and unlock upgradable parts. Furthermore, there could be a crew morale system. The higher the crew morale, the better the performance of the ship. The combat system will likely be cover and fire, as this fits in with the tone of Firefly. There should also be a stealth system added to the combat for diversity. As it's an RPG, there should be social skills to avoid combat altogether. These could include lying, persuasion, and intimidation. The open world locations for the game could include locations from the show and the movie, as well as original locations. These could include the central planet of the Union of Allied Planets, Ariel. Another location could be Beaumont, to sell goods to the twins, Fanti and Mingo. The crew could visit the technologically advanced Alliance world of Bellerophon. A side mission could take place on Serenity Valley on the planet Hera, where the Unification War was fought. Could the crew revisit Higgins Moon from the episode Jamestown? Or even Jiangyin from the episode Safe? And of course the Evestown docks on Persephone, Badger's base of operations. Finally, story missions could lead the player to Miranda, located beyond Reaver territory. Collectibles and weapons that could feature in the game could include the Lasita laser pistol. Another weapon could be the gun Jane calls Vera. Alliance stamped goods and contraband could count as collectibles. The player could collect these and turn them in for a reward, or they could sell them. Contraband could be sold to the twins Fanti and Mingo. This could also lead to smuggling side missions. Part of the RPG elements could include a morality rating. This could go hand in hand with factions in the game, such as the Alliance or the Niska Syndicate. Finally, I would like to look at developers who would be perfect for making a Firefly game. One of these developers is Ubisoft. Their work on the Assassin's Creed games of recent years has been nothing short of amazing, especially since they added in the RPG elements from Assassin's Creed Origins. The Firefly game would be excellent if it was made in this style. The source material would be in good hands if it was made by a developer like Ubisoft. Another game company that would do justice to the Firefly game would be Bethesda. The game could play very similar to the Fallout games or the Outer Worlds, but set in the Firefly verse. And there you have it, the dream Firefly PS5 Xbox Series X game. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what features you would like to see in a Firefly game in the comments section. As always, if you enjoy my videos, please leave a like and subscribe to Prez1990 for weekly gaming videos. You could also follow me on Twitter at _Prez1990. I'll be tweeting gaming news and updates as and when I receive them. All that's left for me to say is take care, and I'll see you in the next video.